Brooklyn, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I put my contacts in and out. I got a few comments asking me to do a video about this, and since I do have contacts, I thought I would be able to make this video. And I'm just going to be showing you guys how I put them in and how I take them out and like how I clean them and all that fun stuff. But first I want to tell you the story of my contacts, which is basically like when I first started my using contacts, all that fun stuff. I think I was 9 maybe. I don't remember how old I was. How old was I? I don't even remember. Some young age below 9 that I realized I could not see clearly without like glasses or something. And so we got glasses, and I remember telling my mom, whoa, I can actually see leaves on the trees. The trees are actually, like I can actually see all the details of the world. It's pretty awesome. My mom thought that was pretty funny. But after a while, glasses got kind of annoying. You had to carry them around, take them on and off, all that stuff. So we decided to get contacts. And I remember the first time I tried to put them in, I was having such a hard time. I seriously could not put them in. I finally got them in, and then by the time it was time for me to take them out, I didn't want to take them out because I was just like, it took me so long to put them in, I didn't want to take them out. So since my mom did not have contacts, and neither does my dad, neither of them even have bad eyesight, they did not know how to do it. So I had to go to a friend's house, and she had to lay me down on the bed and literally pull the contact from my eye because I would not do it myself. And then after that, she taught me like how to take them in, how to take them out, and I just sat in front of the mirror and practiced for like an hour so I'd know how to do it. And then a couple days, later, it still took me like a half an hour to take them in and then like put them out. Now I can do it in like 10 seconds because it's been like since I was 9. How many years is that? Like a long time. 7 or something like that. Anyways, it's been a while. It's been a while. But 5 years. Thank you. It's been a while. So yeah, that's kind of my story. So I will show you guys how I do that. Start off, the saline solution I use is called Multi-Purpose Solution from Costco. And I want to show you guys my contact case, and I got this at Forever 21, and it's just like you put your contacts in here. It's got a little mirror, keeps it safe. And then I was going to show you guys on your contact case, like your real original contact case, it has a blue and a white top, and this is for people who have stigmatisms. Stigmatisms is when one eye is like has worse eyesight basically, and so you have to get 2 different like contacts, and if you get them mixed up, you won't be able to see because your one eye will have the wrong contact and it'll be a whole jumbled mess. So they do this, they make one blue and one white, and it's so you know that the right one is the blue one and the left one is the white one, so you won't get your contacts mixed up. Luckily, I do not have a stigmatism, so I do not need to bother with that, but for those of you who do, be sure you put them in the right spot. Bailey, on the other hand, does have astigmatism, so she uses this a lot. So you are not alone if you have astigmatism. Bailey has one too, so don't feel bad. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how I put my contacts in the morning. And it usually takes me a little while, only like 5 minutes or so, not too long, but slippery. Sometimes it's hard to get them out of here because they are all covered in solution and they're slippery because I have the soft contacts. And I have the monthly I was going to tell you, I have the monthly contacts, and you can wear them for a month and they won't go bad. And yeah, but some people have the daily contacts where they put them in the day, and then they have the change them like daily and stuff. I don't know. I don't do those. So if you do those, cool. But I was just going to say that I take my contacts out at night because I feel like it's more cleaner. I don't know. I feel like better, more awake if I put them in the morning. But it's totally okay if you keep them in at night. I have a weird habit, and I take them out at night. Okay, so I'm going to pull my contact out, and I'm going to place it so that the edges curl up on my finger. And sometimes you can fill it with contact solution if it's not already filled. Sometimes it's easier for it to go on your eye if it has a few drops of contact solution. And sometimes it's a little too much. But, okay, you're going to want to turn, take your middle finger, pull your lid down, and then you're just going to want to take your finger with the contact on it and place it in the middle of your eye. And it'll feel weird and cool, but that's totally okay. And then you're just going to want to blink And I look like I'm crying, but I'm not crying. I promise I'm not sad. No theatrics here. It makes your eye, sometimes it'll make your eye red. That's perfectly fine. It'll go away. It's just because it's like the effects of crying, because it's like salt water in your eye. It's totally fine. And I'm sorry if my mascara is running because I wore makeup for you guys. Normally I don't wear my makeup. I put this in the morning when I wake up out of my bed. But I wore makeup for you guys so I could be pretty for the video. But that is how you put your contacts in. After wearing your contacts all day, it's time to take them out. And so I'm just going to take my saline solution that I used before, and I'm going to just dump it out. And normally I would use a sink, but since I'm in the studio, I brought a towel so that the saline solution does not go all over me. You're going to take your case and you're going to just rinse it out a bit with saline solution. Not a lot, just enough that you can mix it around, get all the little germs or whatever's left over from the used contact solution, and then dump that out. And then you're going to fill it up with new solution, each of the little circles. And you can fill them about halfway. You don't need a ton, just enough that the contact is submerged enough to be cleansed all night. Now you're just going to reach with your bottom lid. I usually use my middle finger, and I just pull my bottom lid down, and I take my pointer finger and my thumb, and I just reach in, and I grab my contact, and you can pinch it so it kind of looks like this, which will look really funny, and then you just pull it off your eye. And there you have your contact. And you'll place it in one of the circles, roll it around, put the lid on, and you're good to go for the night. I hope this video helped all of you who are starting out with contacts or don't wear contacts or are just curious on how it works with contacts. I hope this video helped you. Be sure to comment below on other ideas you have for videos because we love taking your ideas and making them into videos. It's a ton of fun. Be sure to subscribe and see future videos because we just love you guys so much. We want you to see all of our videos, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye! Good job. Do it again. Good job. Bailey, come on. Wow.